All right, I got a video for you guys today I've been looking forward to doing for a while now. I'm gonna kind of try to stand up in the Sun Dolphin. Hadn't done that yet. And stand up in the Bonafides, both of them, and compare the stability. I'm actually gonna try to walk around some of the Bonafides. I'll be tickled if I can just stand up, which it's an SS, I mean sit and stand. But I don't think they're talking about me. I think they might be talking about like a 12-year-old, 80-pound kid. So I'm gonna try it and see. I gotta do a little weed eating first, knock that out. I wasn't able to get done today, so we'll knock that out. I'll be back in a minute. Should be pretty funny because I'm probably gonna get in the water, unfortunately, and we'll see. Maybe she'll surprise me, but see y'all in a minute. I gotta go knock this out. I actually do work sometimes over here. Time. All right, I'm back. I weed eated all the damn grass. It's your fault if your mind went there. It's just grass on a dam, but I weed eated all that. And you see, I got back in like 7 seconds. I don't just weed eat, I speed eat. You never guess that looking at me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cool off a little bit just in case I do fall in. And yeah, see if we can't make a little video. So I'm actually going to tether with a little bit of braided line my GoPro to my hat, because it's not like it's gonna float, but it's gonna be pretty shallow, and I can see this a lot better, and I can see this on the bottom. Enough about that. Let's get out here in the boat. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Bonafides first. That way, I don't think I'll get wet in the Bonafide. Then do the Sun Dolphin. That way, if I get wet, I just gotta go home. So, see what happens. When you're being silly, safety first, always. I'm gonna start with the Grandpoop over there. I'll go with the SS 127 first. Get out here where it's a little bit deeper. But if I do fall in, I won't hurt myself. I should be still in the frame pretty good there. Let's see. Yeah, it's deep enough. I don't move my head or nothing. All right, let's see what all I can do in this thing. So yeah, I know I can stand up. That's no big deal. Well, let's see how far I can move around in it. So I think being centered is important. I can't really, I'm leaning most of my weight out here on the front right now, getting a little bit of water in. Can't really stand up here because I want to crack this lid, but what's pretty cool is you see that water. I mean, I'm pretty much even with the end of it here. And when you come up, that water, if it does run in, it'll come in here. You sit down, you go right back out the scupper holes everywhere. So I can't walk up there obviously, but see if I can walk into the back here. I think staying in the middle is important. All right, let's see. I don't know how to get past the seat. All right. See, I'm all the way in the back now. I need to get sideways. Obviously, I don't know why you would ever do this, but I'm doing it just to see if it can be done. See, I'm all the way in the back now, and pretty good, much got my feet at the back of the tank well. Still pretty stable. I mean, I'm doing that, you know. If I stand stable, it's pretty good. So get a little close to the bank. Might turn around and go try the RS 117. All right. So yeah, it's a stable boat, you know, not surprised. I already knew that. I'll be interested to see what the RS 117 can do versus that. But you know, if the actual things you would be doing, like moving around to try to get something out of the front compartment if you needed to, or something like that, or going to the back of the boat to turn your light on if you forgot to turn it on, and you're gonna fish a little night turn or something. Those things you're very capable of doing in this boat without falling in. If I can do it at 250, you know, most anybody can do it if it's smaller. So all right, let's try the RS 117. Trickiest part's this dadgum mud. Sticky. Sticky. That Sun Dolphin over there, I think it lists for like $450 usually. I got it on sale for $300. This is 1,000, so it's obviously twice as much, but I mean, you just look at it, it's got a lot more to it, and it's a foot longer. So let's see what we can do in this thing here. I want to do a comparison video of these two, this one and the SS-127, kind of talk about those two a little bit, but let's see. Get back around here in the camera first. All right, so I don't have my little roto paddle holder here on this one like I do in the SS-127, but I got another one of those on the way from Kayak for this boat, so it's gonna be good. All right, so getting up again, it's not that big a deal. You're a little lower in this boat, it feels like, than you are in the SS-127, but I'm standing. You know, it's pretty stable, maybe even a little more stable than the 127. I don't know. That may just be where I stood up, you know. You're kind of a little bit more forward, I believe, in this boat. Some of that boat over there, which you have extras in front of you, it's a foot longer. So anyway, again, you know, if you have to, I think you can get out here on the front pretty good. You know, something you need to do something right here, that's reaching all the way out to the tip. That's good enough. Scupper holes in here for that water to run out, and under there, scupper holes here for that water to run out. As soon as you sit down, you know. So sit down and water runs out. So let's try to move around to the back, see how that goes. Whoa, got pretty close that time. I don't even really know why this is useful information, but it's something I wanted to try just to see how it goes. All right. All right, now, both my feet are in the back tank well, standing up. I don't, again, know why you would want to do this unless like you had your nav light back here and you needed to turn it on or something, you know, work on a power pole or something. I need my little roto thing for my paddle. Getting kind of close to the bank, ease back out just in case I fall in. All right, so see if we can't get back over the seat here. Foot tangled up in the string here a little bit. All right, again, I'm not agile. And I just moved all over both of these boats. So, whatever that means to you, that's what it means. You can do a lot. Now it's Teacup's turn, and I'm pretty sure, I hate to be a pessimist. I prefer a glass half full mentality, but I think I'm about to have a kayak fully empty and a lake fully full of Shay. So, but let's be a little bit more optimistic than that. Let's give Teacup a chance. I have not tried to stand up in it. I fished out of it 5 or 6 times and never really felt like it would be a good idea to try it, so still don't think it's a good idea to try it, but I'm going to try it anyway. Let's see. Oh, I'm fixing to go in the water. Fixing to go in the water. I already know how this is going to go. All right. This is just my attempt at a GoPro. Putting the GoPro on the side of the boat and had it tethered where if it fall off it wouldn't sink. All right, I think if I fall off I might sink. Whoa. I don't even know how I'm going to try to stand up in this. To be honest with you, I don't have anything really to brace off of other than the walls. Oh, try to get up there where I can see the red dot. I don't want to do this twice. All right, still rolling. I don't think it's going to go well. I wonder if it's better barefooted or with the shoes on. I did the other ones with the shoes on, so let's do it with the shoes on. All right, it's a moment of truth. Quit stalling. All right, so I slid my I slid my butt up onto the back of the seat here. I'm gonna try to pull my feet under me down to the where my butt usually is. All right, I might be able to stand up in this joker. Whoa, I might. I need to get turned around where the camera can see me. All right, that's good enough. Let's try it. I'm surprised I made it this far, to be honest with you. Dang. Boy, if you just... All right, let's try it. Stop. I'm not doing it. All right, look, hey, I actually stood up in teacup. I'm pretty proud of that. Good job, teacup. Hey, it is a sitting stand, kinda. It's a sit and wobble. All right, I think it catches you pretty good. Let's see, let me just try to do it. Yeah, it catches you pretty good. It's just got more of a V, I think. All right, try. Oh, so if I had to, I could get on my knees and get up here to the front of the boat to get something. So I could do that. In this boat, I didn't think I could even stand up. I'm kind of impressed. I don't know how to turn around to try to get in the back. Oh. Oh. I don't really know how to turn around in this thing. All right. Oh. All right, I got turned around. Whoa. Whoa. Turned around. Whoa. Whoa. Well, pretty sure the audio's jacked, but I made it further than I thought. So yeah, that's not too bad, honestly. I was kind of surprised I was able to stand up. Oh, my phone's in my pocket. Just kidding, that would have been bad. But yeah, so the Sun Dolphin, I stood up in it. It wasn't as graceful and not really as useful because I couldn't really done much. But I mean, to show you, I'm looking at it right now. Hopefully the audio is picking up on this all right. Don't have anything dry on me to wipe the lens. But let's see if the sun will... Alabama sun won't take long to defrost something, to de-moisturize it. I think that's good. One of the reasons that this boat is less stable than this boat here, see how that hull design is? It kind of catches the water on both sides, kind of like a pontoon boat almost. And it catches the water, grabs it more. And like this boat here, and that's the same thing with the RS-117, why they're pretty similar. Just a foot shorter, the hull's a lot of light. But so on the back of the Sun Dolphin and a lot of, more affordable kayaks, you just kind of got more of a flat to V hull kind of, and they got a little bit of contour under there, but nothing like what's underneath the Bonafides. So honestly, I was actually pretty impressed with the Sun Dolphin there. It did better than I thought it would, as far as being able to stand up. I mean, I couldn't probably have fished because I wasn't quite that stable, but I was able to stand up and turn around. Worst case scenario, if I had to do something, if I had an emergency. I might try to get in both these kayaks right now, at least two of them, not all three. I might try to pull myself into the Sun Dolphin and then maybe the Bonafide RS-117, because even though it's a foot shorter, it's well, I guess they're both 12. I'll do the SS-127 and the Sun Dolphin, try to get in both of those, see how that goes. I'll put my glasses on there, messed up. All right, so say you're in a emergency situation, you want to try to get back into this boat, but you can't get to the bank, and you obviously I don't have any current out here. I'm just going to get out here to where I kind of can't push off the bottom very well. So to try to get into this boat. I saw a video. I'll try to link it below because it was a pretty helpful video. I just saw it one night late and watched a little bit of it. But the guy basically said to reach to the far side of the boat and try to get a hold of it over here, anything you can, and get your butt into here. I think was steps 1 and 2. And that might be skipping a few. But I'm pretty sure if I can snatch myself up from over there, maybe I can get in. I'm gonna try to reach across, see if I can't get pulled up on here without using the bottom, similar to if I was in a lake or something. I'm trying not to kick off the bottom. Let's see. Oh. All right. Give it a minute. All right, so I lost both my Crocs trying to get back in. I took on a pretty good bit of water, but I was able to get back in, which is pretty surprising. But let's see if I can get turned around. So yeah, I got back in the boat, but one big problem is there's a lot of water in the boat. There's no scupper hole from here back. So there's some up there. And they got these 2 little grooves kind of to catch water, but not that much. So I get a lot of water. Whoa, whoa. And you might could kind of, whoa, shit. All right. So anyway, that's one way to get the water out. All right, let me get my Crocs. Look at the croc in its native environment. It's majestic. Look at the beauty. Look at the pattern. Look at the art. The art of God who created the croc. I'm back on my feet. All right, so that I was able to get back in the boat. I don't know if my audio is picking up on my hat cam, so I'm gonna holler. But I was able to get back in the boat there, and other than a lot of water being in the bottom of the boat, it wasn't that bad. I was able to get back in it fairly easy. So we're gonna try the SS 127. They're both 12 feet long. I think the Sun Dolphin might be a couple inches shorter. We'll try the SS 127. We'll try to get into the Bonafide in an emergency situation. So again, I'm already in the water. One thing I already see here with these seats, you know, latched in, like you latch them. Let me turn the boat a little bit. But this would be nice if I could reach it on the other side where I could pull myself in. But the way you buckle these seats in here, I think I could reach and grab like alt from here and then grab that other side and probably ease myself in a little better. And two, having the rail mounts, the track mounts, whatever, the rails, whatever they're called, having those in the boat allows you to put something like that Yak Attack, I think it's called a roto grip for your paddle. You can reach over probably and grab that, but the Sun Dolphin doesn't have tracks, so you can't put anything on there. But there's a lot of stuff to grab on this boat. We'll see how hard it is to get in. All right. All right, I've been able to reach all the way over to the other handle here, so that'll help. All right, so yeah, I got back in this boat as well. But one thing you'll notice is I'm not sitting in water. Praise Jesus. So now I don't have to try to shove, cup water out or anything like that. I'm in good shape. So All right, so yeah, not that bad. Took 2 tries to get in. I think it took 2 pulls trying to reach over and grab the other side of both boats. So I'm actually kind of surprised and pleased with the Sun Dolphin, being able to get back in it. And the problem being, you know, the water in the bottom of the boat under your butt is just probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 gallons maybe. I don't know if it's quite a 5-gallon bucket. There's a good bit of water in the bottom of the boat. And when I tried to get up to shovel some of that out, I flipped over. Yeah, so got back in both boats. If you're gonna try the kayak fishing, it's good to do it in a pond a few times. I think, you know, it's kind of a controlled environment. Do it with somebody too. I do a lot of my stuff by myself, but I'm 32 years old, you know, so, you know, by now I'm too hard-headed to do what I'm supposed to do anyway. But you should try to have somebody with you, you know. And if you get in a pond like this and kind of in a controlled environment, doesn't have any current, the water temp's not cold, you know, you can make some mistakes on purpose just to see what would happen and practice, to where if you do get in a dire situation where you're in current or you fall out and you hit a rock or real cold water or whatever, you don't just, you know, it's training. You train yourself so you're prepared when that situation comes up, because a lot of people, I'm sure, fall out of these things, and I probably will too at some point, get a little overconfident. So far I've been so nervous, being the first few times I've gotten in these, that I haven't done anything too crazy. But I could see a situation where you fall in any kayak, and you need to know what to do. So I watched the video, and the guy that did the video was saying, you know, grab the other side, get your butt up into the boat. And I'll try to find that video and link it below to give him some credit. Appreciate the tip. And yeah, so let's go catch a couple.